everyone, and welcome to William Meisel Memorial Field here at the Manchester West High School for tonight's matchup between the Sanborn Indians and the West Blue Knights. My name is Kyle Levy from Manchester Public Television. Along with me tonight, Mr. Andrew Arnold. Andrew, this is going to be a great game. Wind is going to be a factor in this one for sure. A strong northwesterly wind going to have the passing game and the kicking game very tough to deal with. This should be interesting to watch.
Yeah, this wind is going to be insane. I was watching Joseph Ramos throw before the game, and he was telling his players, just don't stop running. If you have to go back to catch it, do it, because this ball is going to carry all night long, and it's going to be tough for the receivers to reel in those long passes because they're just going to keep floating and floating away.
Well, Sanborn, as you can see, has to use a holder just to keep the ball there. So this will be very interesting to see, as the ball will be going in the direction with the wind while West will be fighting with the wind. But a short kick to start us off here. One hopped and taken now up to the 30, 35, and he's going to be wrapped up by a sea of white jerseys. West with the royal blue helmets and shirts with the white pants, while Sanborn will be in the navy blue pants and the more white t-shirts. So definitely a blue day here as homecoming is going on for the Blue Knights as well. And now, away we go. Joseph Ramos got to be in the shotgun position.
Missed last week's game. He had COVID last week, so he did not play in their loss to Sauhegan.
A tough loss right there. Run up the middle, gets the first down and more, and already they are nearly at midfield.
West has got a second tough loss this week. The speedster, Edwin Rodriguez, is out tonight because he is in a walking boot and on crutches over there on the west sideline. He's got bone bruising in his foot and possibly a torn ligament. He gets his MRI back tomorrow, but we are all hoping for the best for him, hoping to see him back on the field as soon as humanly possible. But yeah, he is out tonight and most likely for the foreseeable future.
Well, here we go with a 1st and 10 again from the 49-yard line. West obviously going left or right across your screen. Ramos gets the ball. Decides to cut left, finds a little bit of breathing room, and is brought down into the Sanborn territory.
Especially because of the wind, I can see them doing a lot of that tonight. A lot of running.
That's whatever's going to work is going to have to work, because I can feel the wind right now coming in through the window right here, and it's a chilly evening for sure. It's certainly got the yesterday being the first day of fall. It certainly feels the way that it is right now, as we have a 49-degree temperature at the start of this game.
Yeah, that's freezing for a football game.
2nd and 5, and Ramos lets go of it, but it's incomplete. Attempted pass over to Jamil Delaray.
Yeah, he's back this week. He played against Sauhegan last week too, but he was not here the last time we were here. He was out. He's officially cleared from the ACL talk.
I've gotten to know him pretty well over the past few weeks. He's certainly a good kid, and has been able to support the soccer teams as well a few times. So I told him I'd give him a shout out here. So what up, Jamal? Let's see if you can get this first down here, as he's kind of back, where Ramos is. And it looks like he's going to do some blocking here, pushing the guy, finds a space, and Andrew, I know that doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Oh, the ball might have squirted out. Let's see.
Pointing every which way here, both sides.
And Jamal gives the ball back, and he's pushing, pointing like a first down.
Will the chain gang have
Officials
to come out
looking at it?
Nope,
they are saying first down, so great. Second first down of the day for the Blue Knights.
Already looking like a great drive here for West there.
Now we got a whistle here. Looks like one of the players getting told to get off the field.
That's Jamil.
Jamil has to come out, so.
Equipment issue? Yeah, it looks like it was an equipment issue.
Well, obviously
Interesting.
He's still got his arms up in the air like, are you kidding me? But here we go.
I think he's fixing his pants.
Down to the 44-yard line. Quick handoff, trying to get to the outside, get some running space, turns the corner, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at right around the 35, 36-yard line.
This is Taylor Gallant, first carry of the night. He had a huge game last time we were here with 3 touchdowns in their 62-0 win against Lebanon. And looks like they're going to be using him a lot tonight with the loss of Edwin, because he's most likely going to be their speed tonight out of the backfield.
Well, he got some yards for sure there, as that was enough for a first down. Oh, excuse me, a second down. It was a 9-yard gain anyway. So
Almost enough for the first.
I thought it was until I looked at the chain gang. Good guys. And now Ramos looking, he's releasing the ball. It's caught for the first down. You can't see what number that is, but
I believe that's Gallant again. Yep.
yeah, it is. And wow, mixing it up here between run left or pass right. Everything's working pretty well for the Royal Blue right now.
I got a chance to talk to Tom Bezoin, the West head coach, before this game. Told me that they might be switching quarterbacks during the game. They might go with JoJo and Miguel Sanchez, depending on how the game's going. They might put JoJo at receiver sometimes and Sanchez in at quarterback and switch them around, depending on how the game goes, of course.
Well, obviously we're early in this first quarter. Run play. He's going to be wrapped up and brought down. And it looks like that one was to a Rashid Traore, excuse me. Yeah, sometimes my handwriting in the dark is tough to read.
Yeah, I also can't read mine, but looks like I have Traore is the way you say that. But good inches his way for a couple yards at least. But this is looking like a great drive for West to start.
Exactly what Coach Bezoin wanted out of this. We've seen a lot of Jekyll and Hyde between some of the schools this year, as Ramos going to run up the middle. He's still on his feet, still twirling, twisting, and it's finally brought down. And we have a whistle on the field here. Looks like it might be a penalty. Do you see a yellow flag here?
I don't. Oh, there
we go. The officials are in the way. I see it now. So my guess is it's going to be like a hold. We'll see.
I can't say that I see it. Oh, okay, I see the ref has it.
And it was holding on West, so that's going to bring them back some yards, and this is going to be a long third down now.
And a big one at that. Big third down play here.
Or will it remain second down? It will remain second down. That's the...
Second and 18 here for West. Let's see what Ramos has got.
Let's see what Gallant has. That's who I'm going to guess that they're going to go to. I'll let the play happen as it goes. Ramos steps back, finding some space. Oh, tries this. Oh, he goes now. Look at this room he's got. Makes a man miss, and he's finally brought down. Good tackle right there.
It's a great way to get out of trouble is what that was. Whew.
Good job by number 3 in Ben Cordoso for that tackle there. Excuse me. As I pan up into the trees that we have here at West. My apologies.
It was a great way to get out of a tough situation there for Ramos. Got stopped nearly, but then scampered away and got himself a good 5-6 yards. Set up 3rd and 13. Still a long third down here for the Blue Knights to convert on.
Only able to get 5 yards on that play. And let's see what we got. The kicking game is going to be very tough into that wind. I watched the soccer game before this. A lot of the kicks are only going 25 yards.
I don't think we're going to see a ton of kicking tonight.
And Ramos twisted, looking like Kyler Murray right now.
That's what I was going to say.
Looking around, hits the juice. Oh, takes a turn. And he's going to be tackled by a sea of white jerseys.
I think he might have held that ball for too long.
Aiden Chapman down there is one of the tacklers, as well as Austin Ingersoll. So this will bring up a 4th down, and
looks like the offense is going to stay on.
I don't blame them one bit.
Yeah, especially with this wind, I don't think we're going to see a lot of kicking. Maybe not even on the extra points.
Well, I think it going, if you're going north to south, it'll be all right. But right now you're watching south go south to north, and that's going right into the wind. So, you know, we'll see what they can do in the second quarter and the fourth quarter tonight. And oftentimes when the sun goes down, the wind often dies down. We'll see if that's has anything to do for the second half of tonight's game. But here we go, a 4th and 13 for West. Trying to keep this drive going. Looking. Throws it up. Back of the end zone. Ooh. And
nearly
incomplete. So a turnover and downs. A drive that lasts 6 minutes and 1 second ends up with no points on the board, and now we'll see what this Sanborn squad has in store.
And that ball almost got picked off in the end zone. Looked like that was Keegan Lynch who got a hand on it there for Sanborn, who was staying on for offense. And
Brandon Surratt looks like he might be a big part of the offense here, is getting them into position here.
Tell who the quarterback
Surratt is number 13. He is going to be the QB here, and see what the West team can do. A big run right here, brought down, but a nice run right there by Ingersoll, and well done by the Sanborn squad on their first drive, on the first play.
Huge run, just found a hole, easy first down. The West defense is going to have a good game tonight because Sanborn's a big team and looking like they have a good offense so far. So they're going to have to, defense is going to have to step it up tonight. I think defense is going to win the game.
Well, they're losing some of their big linebackers, so it's a very tough spot to be in, as Carl Taylor Jr. is only so big, and he's going to be doing the end. Another run. Look at Ingersoll. He's got some speed, and he is going to go all the way for a touchdown. And Sanborn on the board first. A drive that lasts 55 seconds, and it is a 6-0 Indian lead.
A huge run for Sanborn there.
We're talking a 62-yard touchdown right there.
Found a hole and went with it. And I told you, the running game's going to be evident tonight.
Austin Ingersoll with the TD. And, well, you said defense is going to play a factor, and obviously Coach Bezoin is going to have to work on what just happened there and fix that whole situation. As you see on the scoreboard, a 6-0 lead. And it looks like they're going to go for the extra points as they are going with the winds. Looks like Nolan Ash will be doing the kicking. Or are they? No, they are going to go for it. And a run up the middle, and just like that, Ben Cardoso is able to put it in. So an 8-0 Sanborn lead early in this first quarter, Andrew.
That's a great drive by Sanborn. They did everything right. They got that first run, and then they gave it back to Ingersoll, who found that huge gap for the huge running touchdown. Now 8-0. West is going to have to play from behind to win this game.
Logan Pickering down here as offensive lineman beating his chest like he's King Kong. And, well, we'll see if there's an answer for Sanborn here from West, as we'll have another kick going north to south, or on your screen, it'll be right to left.
It's weird how they have the holder, huh?
You got to be.
That wind is insane.
And ready to do the kick. Ready to the left, ready to the right, and ready we are for another short kick again. Look at this.
Oh, he's got
some space. Only the kicker.
He's got a lot of space.
He's got to stay inbounds now, and West looking like it's going to be close. Oh,
touchdown.
In a kickoff return for a touchdown for the Blue Knights.
Christian Smith, the senior receiver and defensive back, with a huge kick return touchdown.
Look at that.
Well, West answered.
Very quickly, in a matter of 12 seconds, they have to go for 2 now to tie it back up.
Yeah, Sanborn called and West picked up that phone instantly. Huge, huge kick return touchdown. And now you got to wonder, are they going to kick it or are they going to go for it? Can't tell.
You're down now, so you might as well try to tie up the game as Ramos comes out there. You don't want to
stay. From the looks of things, they're going to go for it, yeah.
What a wild course of events. Basically, 62-yard return or run for Sanborn, then matched with a 70-yard return for a touchdown. And bad snap right there. Now trying to turn the corner. Can he get it? Oh, what did he say?
Let's see.
Oh, they're going to mark him out of bounds. So the 2-point conversion is no good.
That was almost a 20-yard 2-point conversion.
And Sanborn will keep their 8-6 lead. And now West will be kicking the ball to Sanborn.
Nonetheless, West really, really needed that. Kick return touchdown right after Sanborn took the lead. And this is going to be a good game. I've got a feeling this is going to be a great game.
The band's playing loud. The cheerleaders are doing their thing. And this is turning out to be a good game.
Good amount of fans here, too, especially in this freezing cold weather.
Yeah, this wind makes it certainly feel like it's in the 30s with how strong it's blowing. And, welcome to fall.
Yeah. It's a rude awakening.
And we'll see who's doing the kicking here. It looks like it might be Gavin Howard again. We haven't had to say his name in a little bit since we haven't seen West in a couple weeks, 2 weeks that is. I want to wish the best of luck to Memorial as they are facing off against Portsmouth Oyster River, and as well as Central, who is facing the Londonderry Lancers over there at Gill Stadium tonight.
Defending champs are in Manchester.
Champs are here, and great to see all the clubs in Manchester playing tonight. Some Friday night football.
Both those squads looking for their first win.
And we'll see what West can do with this kick. Oh, it's a little pooch kick. Hits off the face. Can they? Oh, it's there. A lot of white and navy blue on it, and it will remain Sanborn as smart move trying to pooch kick.
Yeah, I don't think they saw that coming. They definitely did not see that one coming.
But that gives Sanborn a pretty good field position down at the 38-yard line. And you remember what happened just a matter of 20 seconds in game time.
Yeah, Austin Ingersoll got loose and
force at the same 38-yard line. So we'll see if they do the same thing to Ingersoll.
This is really packed in on their defense here. Looks like it's going to be a run.
A lot of people deep. Yeah, it is a run. And he gets a hole, but he's going to be wrapped up and brought down. And it looks like Christian Smith was able to get that tackle.
Might be about 2 yards short of that first down.
Even Sanborn has their cheerleaders here right below us. So good job on them making the trip over here to Manchester from Kingston.
Long drive all the way from out there?
Pretty good. You got a lot of back roads.
Yeah.
A lot of back roads. You got to go through Londonderry and Derry to get to Manchester. And now a run.
Oh, there he goes again.
Oh, wow. The hole. Can he be brought down before the end zone? Tried it.
Yes. Looked like Sanchez brought him down right before the goal line.
A questionable tackle right there. No penalty flag, but certainly brought down at the 1 yard line, and it'll be first and goal for the Indians.
Another great run out of Austin Ingersoll.
He's already almost over 100 yards.
Yeah, nearly, just almost over 100.
And we're not even 8 minutes into this game.
I gotta wonder if they're just gonna punch it in.
They're bringing an extra lineman. Onto the field comes Cam Boldy. And off the field comes Austin Ingersoll.
Oh, maybe not.
It'll be someone else doing Ben.
And sprinting off the field here is Ricky.
And we got a flag thrown here. Wow, interesting. And, well, West will take that for sure.
Wow.
I mean, how do you? It's impressive to see encroachment for sure, especially when you don't have to jump over the line.
I mean, right on the end zone.
Well, here we go. 1st and 10 now from the 7-yard line. Handoff. Cardoso is. Let's see.
I heard a whistle. Yeah, I don't think.
Down at about the 3-yard line. It looks like.
Looked like he was up just fine though going into the end zone. There was so many people in the middle. I really couldn't see if he actually went down or not.
It certainly is tough angles right here, but here we go. 2nd down. Oh, a fumble. Or is it? Oh, he did keep the ball though. I thought he lost the ball, but he is sacked. And great job by the West goal line defense. They're keeping it tough on the Indians.
Yeah, like the West defensive line just blitzed Surratt and surprised him with it. Now we're going to have a timeout.
And just like that, 3 minutes remains in this first quarter. And we have a great goal line battle here between the two squads. And I'm loving it right now.
Yeah, they've traded touchdowns early. One of them off a kick return and one a huge run. And now West's goal line defense has come up huge. They got the mistake from Sanborn for the encroachment, and then they've stopped them twice. Although that 2nd down play was interesting, to say the least.
I do want to apologize to Ben Cardoso, as they had his name listed on 2 different pages differently. So I realized that I'm saying it improperly because they've written it improperly. So Cardoso was the running back on that play and was able to get that 2-point conversion. So interesting issues that we have sometimes up here in the booth. You can only do so much. Fans are all getting loud.
Yeah, all these Sanborn fans down right in front of us, and let's see if West goal line defense can stop Sanborn.
Looking at the blitz again. Oh, nice wrap up right there and brought down.
Somebody lost their helmet.
Losing their helmet, better than losing their head, I guess.
Didn't say that again. But
Great job by
another
Jamil.
huge stop. Another huge stop for West on the goal line, and now that sets up
Jamil
4th and goal.
Delaray doing a great job as a linebacker here. I'm very impressed with his play. He's, sometimes when kids talk smack and you almost want to wait to see if it's, the hype is there, and very impressed with him so far.
Yeah, sure the West fans are happy that he's back for their Blue Knights.
And now here we go, 4th and 5. Can West stop him? A pass play up in the air, wide open. Oh, he loses the ball, and it's going to be incomplete. Oh boy, that's going to be thought about for some time.
0 for 4 from inside the 10.
Logan Pickering just not able to see that ball. Not sure if he lost it in the lights or what exactly happened there, but and now turnover on downs.
Huge stop for West.
Remaining. West will get the ball for the 3rd time in this quarter. The first drive lasting 6 minutes and 1 second. And obviously, second drive didn't really last at all because it was a kickoff return for a touchdown. So we'll see. This is going to be a 95-yard drive, though. Not a good sign when you see Manchester's finest up there on Main Street. But we're down here, and
no,
a few more. Interesting. And we'll just stay to the game plan here. And look at this run. Gallant has a hold. At least some room to breathe now for the Blue Knights as they
get off that goal line.
A little extracurricular activity here as 67 and Zachary Lambert walking away with his hands up in the air like he's innocent.
Yeah, a little bit of pushing and shoving is always good, especially from the linemen. Linemen get competitive. It's always funny to see the big guys they're going at each other.
Definitely innocent. And now we need a new player out there as Joseph Ramos has to come off.
It's that equipment issue again. It looks like
And
he's fixing his knee.
We will get a Miguel Sanchez.
Or maybe we won't.
As never mind, a timeout has been called by the Blue Knights. So now, gotta wonder what's going on with the equipment and if Ramos is gonna be able to come back into this next play.
Yeah, Coach Bezoin is not happy, it looks like, with the referee. From what I saw, the same thing happened to Jamil Delore. He looked like he was fixing his leg pad, and what I think might have happened is the officials might have said that his pants were too high because he had to pull them down, it looked like. So they might have said that his pants were too high. I don't think I've ever seen that, though, and it's happened twice tonight.
Well, it gives the referee a pat on the shoulder, so he's informed of what's needed, and just unfortunate that you have to use a timeout on something as silly as that. But the rules are rules, and that's the way it goes.
Definitely
sometimes.
Interesting.
Look forward to seeing if we can have time at halftime to go chat with him about this. But hey, a 2nd and 3 now.
Looks like that is Sanchez in at quarterback.
As Ramos will fix his gear. Look at this run up the middle, makes a move, rumbling,
He's still
going. Strong run right there. A 40-yard, well, actually 35-yard run, I would say.
Rashid Traore.
Look at that.
His second carry of this game, and that was a big one. The senior running back, huge carry, and puts West well into good field position, especially because of where they started from the 6-yard line.
I didn't want to tackle him either. He's strong looking runner right there. He's got some size and obviously has some decent speed right there to rumble up the middle there. And now it'll be a 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line for West with 1:10 remaining in this first quarter.
Now Ramos is back in, so it looks like regardless of that timeout, he had to stay out.
Interesting, because in the pros that doesn't happen,
No.
you know? Anyway, either way, Ramos gonna run up the middle as well. He tries to make a spin move, is able to get up and get 3 yards right there.
Yeah, nice little get of 3 yards. You're moving the ball up the field. You're doing something right. So he just never really saw a hole. So he just kind of had to go and see how many yards he could get.
Brandon Surratt with the tackle right there for the Sanborn squad. And now the
2 in the
final
backfield lined up for West.
final play of this first quarter. And another run to Gallant, who tries to get to the outside. Oh, he's got to get
Big hit.
Big hit.
Looked like that was
Blindside a
Ben
little bit.
Cardoso.
Look at 27, and I'm excited about that right there. And that will do it for the first quarter with Sanborn leading this game 8-6, but West with the ball looking to take the lead. And we'll see what happens here as
That's a quality first quarter.
Noah Allen with that last tackle there for Sanborn. So
Good drive for West to start this game out, and unfortunately they couldn't score, and Sanborn woke them up a little bit with that huge touchdown run from Austin Ingersoll, and then Christian Smith decided that he wanted to take one to the house and took that huge kick return touchdown in. And now we've got an 8-6 ball game. West didn't get the 2-point conversion either, but still 8-6 Sanborn, who's looking for their first win. They are defeated as of right now with losses to Bow, Guilford, Belmont, and St. Thomas Aquinas, as opposed to West, who's lost 2 games but to the top 2 teams in the state, both undefeated at 3-0, Pelham and Souhegan.
yeah, interesting to see. I mean, it's not always easy to play in this division.
No, not at all.
And it's fun to watch. We're glad to be here for sure. I hope you guys are enjoying this broadcast for Manchester Public Television.
West is 7th for the West Division, and Sanborn is sitting in last place out of 10. Each of those are out of 10, so there's 20 teams in Division 2.
Good job there, buddy. Look at all these stats here.
Oh, yeah. I did my research.
This is the 8th meeting between these two squads in history. The first game dating back to 1924, Andrew. And
Wow. That's
a long time.
crazy.
And look at this, another run. Not as good as the last one, but still able to gain some yards and the first down, which is the most important there. These two squads have not played each other since 2020 when they played on Saturday, October 24th, a 21-14 victory by West on that day. They've won the last two, but they were struggled pretty hard back in 1924 and 1927 with a couple losses there, but they didn't play each other for many, many years. They went from 1927 to 2016 before they finally played each other again.
That's crazy to me.
And look at this run, pitch out. Got to get on that ball. It looks like it would be live, but referees will blow it down, and instead we will have a 2nd and 10.
Looked like that was maybe half a yard forward, just barely a forward pass. We know we had that last time where Rodriguez missed the ball and he had to go use his speed to recover it on the backwards pass, but that was blown dead by the referees, which meant that it was a forwards pass, but a little bit of a waste there for West as they've got 2nd and 10 now. From the 41.
Again, into Sanborn territory are the Blue Knights trying to make this a little handoff. Gallant got some space, got spin, try to go for the tackle, and he's brought down at the 35-yard line for roughly a 6-yard gain.
Got 3 extra yards out of that spin.
That's all. Hey, it will take it for sure. As right now, the game at hand right in front of us on the screen, which is wonderful for me. Don't have to strain my eyes too much trying to figure out what's going on here.
3rd and 4 from the 35.
Ramos, the only one in the back. Well, no, excuse me. In the shotgun formation.
And Gallant's in motion.
He's got
There's that jet sweep.
Great blocks right there. Able to get that first down and brought down. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Knights. Little disrespect felt by number 4 right there for Sanborn.
Yeah, my talk before the game with Coach Bezoin and Edwin Rodriguez, they told me that they were going to use that jet sweep a lot. That was actually the play Edwin got hurt on in practice, was a jet sweep, but they like to use that, especially when they're close or into the red zone.
Well,
and it worked that time.
It works for sure, as now down to the 28-yard line.
And I'm actually a big fan of that play, too.
A great blocking. It's certainly, Ramos going to have to get to the outside. Tries to turn the corner. He is going to be wrapped up and brought down. And that play only worked for roughly 2 yards. So lost his towel and everything.
And then that was Rashid Traore who lost his helmet. The second player who lost their helmet tonight. Maybe the wind's blowing those off too.
It's a possibility for sure. And we're now, here we go, under 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. It's been a
long meeting in the huddle there for West.
Long meeting for sure.
Definitely drawn up play here.
2nd and 8. Let's see what they can do.
1-on-1 to the left side. Closest to us.
Oh, he's going to run up the middle. Tries to run over a guy, and unfortunately it didn't work as well. Tackled by number 3 in Ben Cordozo. So, and now we got a 3rd and 3, Andrew.
Still a good little run there for Ramos, and it's one of the things that he does best. He uses those legs a lot, and especially if he sees the hole. Looked like he got tripped up on somebody who was lying down on Sanborn on that one, but 3rd and 3 for West, and another long huddle meeting there.
Well, Jamil going to go onto the far side. Looks like Christian Smith to the near side here.
To this near side, yeah. Smith is 1-on-1 here with Ingersoll.
Well, we know Ingersoll's speed. Got him run up the middle. Gallant tries to bounce out of the outside. Gets some room.
there he
He
goes.
goes in for the touchdown. West takes the lead, and they go up 12-8 with the 2-point conversion or extra point to come.
Rashid Traore with the 20-yard run, and West is on top. Now, question is, do they go for 2? I think so.
Absolutely, you
Yeah.
do at this point. As well, you obviously Sanborn will need a touchdown to take back the lead. So this could be a back and forth title fight boxing match right now.
That was a great drive for West.
95 yards,
Huge. From shotgun in their own end zone to scoring a touchdown. That's a big, long, time-consuming scoring drive there for the Blue Knights, and it's exactly what you want to see if you're cheering for the Blue Knights.
Well, 2 in the backfield. Ramos gotta give the pitch to Gallant. Gallant finds a hole. Can he get across the pylon or the line?
Yes.
And he does. So a 14-8 lead. Now up by a touchdown are the Blue Knights. A great drive. Got to give some love to Traore for bouncing off and making that 35-yard run and also getting into that end zone with a 20-yard run. So
Yeah, he had a great drive there. He put that drive together for West. And now it's 14-8, the Blue Knights lead.
So basically, all the Blue Knights seem like what they got to do is shut down Ingersoll. That
Yeah.
run game obviously has been their arch nemesis so far. And now 8:43 remaining, and Sanborn will get the ball for, I believe there's,
Interesting.
second time? They'll be the
West
second
isn't having a holder like
They're
Sanborn
trusting
is.
the ball.
They are trusting that orange
Excuse me,
rubber.
third time for them. Scored on a touchdown and a loss of downs there after not being able to score within the goal line, or within the 10. Excuse me, it's a better way to say it. And a kick is good. A little pooch kick again, makes it all the way down. Taken by. Look at
he's
this
got
run.
space.
Look at this.
Got a lot of space.
Tries to make a spin move and is brought down, but that's again.
That's Ricky Caluette.
Caluette,
A huge kick return run.
Gets them into Blue Knight territory, and tackle on that one was by number 52 in Shakru Bahira. And now at the 46-yard line, the Sanborn Indians looking to make something happen.
I think we're going to see a lot of those pooch kicks tonight.
I mean,
Sanborn doesn't have a receiver even lined up. They've got 3 in the backfield.
well, they can.
Wow.
Which direction they're going to go? Handoff right there.
That
Finds
direction.
him through the middle of the field, and just like that, brought down.
Great tackle.
Again, a touchdown
Huge
saving tackle.
It's Christian Smith.
And he is not doing so well. I'm not sure if he had a leg or. No, it looks like he's. I was wondering if it might be a man part injury from the way that the tackle happened, but we're not sure.
I was
And
thinking that too.
thankfully, a flag on the play, Andrew, will bring it back down.
Wow.
It'll be a costly holding call.
That was a great play, though. Really confusing. I'm going to be honest, I had no idea where the ball was going. With the quarterback right under center and 3 people lined up in the backfield and everybody else blocking, I had no idea where that ball was going to go, and I don't think West did either, which is why,
Scott McGibbon, though, the junior.
yeah, shot it right up the middle. But they are backed up, right back where they came from. Costly holding.
Be a 1st and 13 now. Interesting.
And they're back with that formation.
Well, it worked once. Let's see if they can work again. And now we got a whistle. What?
Inadvertent whistle?
I think it was just a. Yeah, that was
I
very.
thought I might have seen somebody jump.
And now McGibbon again. He is going to be brought down much quicker this time. Tackled there by a number 77 in Logan Desjardins.
Yeah, I think West caught a break with that holding penalty because that would have been costly. Just having him dart right up the middle nearly for the touchdown. I think he's brought down like the 4 or the 3. But holding brings it all the way back, and West is going to thank their lucky stars for that one.
Can't go wrong with that. We'll be counting stars. Under 8 minutes to go in this first half. 14-8. West leads it.
And they are still going with that formation. 3 in the backfield, quarterback under center.
West just looking to blitz each time. Oh, look at this. Finds some daylight, and he is off again, Andrew. Can he get one man to beat?
Forced out.
Stiff arm, and he saving tackle right there.
Miguel Sanchez, who
And
led that from all the way across the field.
Austin Ingersoll doing work tonight to these West Blue Knights
Now
squad.
he's got over 100 yards.
For sure, as now it'll be a first and goal at roughly about the 9-yard line, looks like.
Yeah, that's the problem with having everybody blitz and then just having those 2 people on the ends is if he gets around that end person, somebody's going to have to come flying from across the field because all the West blockers are all blitzing. So that's the only problem with that formation.
Ingersoll, Cardoso, and
But
McGibbon
Sanborn's
in the
rolling with
backfield.
it.
A quick handoff, but it's smothered. Great tackle there by your boy.
Rashid read it like a book.
Rashid doing it great as well, trying to match up with Ingersoll. There's going to be a great battle of who wants it more. And now a couple of yards lost right there. It'll be a second down now.
West red zone defense coming in clutch so far this game. That was another huge stop inside the red zone. They just had one down here, but now I think Sanborn might have to get a little more creative.
Second and goal from the 13 now. And another quick handoff. McGibbon gonna get it this time. Has the man beat a man and will get into the touchdown.
We've got a tie game.
Tied game, and we'll see if Sanborn goes for 2 or if they go for the extra point.
Looked like West didn't really know who had the ball because there's 3 people in that backfield all running, and you know somebody tried to wrap up Cardoso who didn't have the ball, and then at the last second you just see McGibbon running down the middle, and then it's too late. But that's a good formation for Sanborn.
Well,
real good.
Brandon Surratt comes onto the field. It looks like they're going to be in the same formation, going for the two-point conversion. And the snap to Surratt, a handoff, and it's going to be wrapped up, and we have
We're gonna remain tied.
No good. 2-point conversions, 1 for 3 on the day so far. Excuse me, 2 for 4. Now I think about it.
Yes.
Both
4
teams
touchdowns, 2-point conversions.
Well, a 14-14
50%.
game with 6:46 remaining in this first half. And, well, this is a better game than I was expecting it to be.
Yeah, big scoring drive there for Sanborn ties this game up, and now West is going to have to come back with some creative plays to get that ball to the end zone. Like, they're missing their speed.
Drumline going on over here, practicing it out for the halftime performance, which we will...
That's what that was.
Yeah, I mean...
I thought someone was banging on the bleachers down here.
No, they're practicing their drumline. It's interesting time to practice, but...
Yeah, 6:46 to go in the first half, but
Hey.
no more holder, it looks like.
No,
for-
we got
oh,
a
nope.
You're looking at the wrong
yeah.
team.
He's
And
staying.
Kickoff, a good one right here.
It's Ramos on the return.
And he's got some.
There he
speed,
goes.
He's got some blocks, and he's pushed out of bounds. Great job getting him out of bounds.
You've seen a lot of good kick returns tonight. It's like the 3rd or 4th one.
Kyle Bradley, the kicker, was able to stop that run and picked up his holder or hold tee. There we go, punt tee, and now from inside the Indian territory at the 44-yard line. Let's see if West can score and take back the lead.
I believe that's the 3rd long kick return we've seen because we had a touchdown for West, and we just saw that one, and then Sanborn got a really good return that went right into Blue Knights territory.
Special teams very important on a night like this.
Yeah.
And a quick handoff, barely got that. And he's still on his feet, taking a man with him. A hard run right there that is at least 7 yards, Andrew.
Yeah, it's West running the ball real well tonight, and that's what the game plan is going to be, it looks like, for both of these teams, because Like we said, the wind, and this is an important night for returns too. With the wind, especially, the wind could blow that ball anywhere. So if you let that bounce, the wind could blow it who knows where. But West has been running really, really well, and so is Sanborn so far.
Well, as the batteries start to die.
Third and 3 to go. That was Gallant, who could not quite reel that one in, but either way, 3rd and 3 for West, and
a tough incompletion right there.
Yeah, a little bit of a tough incompletion on the screen. He got crushed as soon as that ball hit his hands, though, so wonder if there might have been a chance for a fumble or just a gain of nothing or a loss if he had caught that ball.
West doing well in the 3rd downs, though. We'll see if they have get another one here. Ramos looking. He's tries to find some space. Now gets rid of the ball and intercepted. A tough, bad throw right there. And now it'll be 1st and 10 for the Indians.
Yeah, that was a forced throw by Ramos and right into the hands of the Sanborn defense, and he just gifted them that ball back.
Looks like Aiden Chapman is the one who got that pick, as he gets some high fives on the sidelines right here. And now we'll see again number 13 in Brandon Surrett coming out into the huddle here. And now with 6:01 remaining, Indians will get the ball at the 36-yard line, but a timeout called. And I guess that's a pretty good timeout to call right there. Try to get you guys some fresh breaths, catch their wind, and well, we've seen some tough defense, but at the same time, West has been giving up the long runs here, Andrew.
That was a really, really tough drive for West because they had a lot of momentum going in, and then Ramos just with a little bit of a forced throw there for the interception, and I feel like he should have held on to that ball just a little bit longer and either taken the sack for the loss of yards or maybe gain of 1 or 2, or he should have thrown it away, because trying to get somebody after that's just a little bit of a tough decision to make, but I've got a feeling he's going to make up for it.
Well, we'll see what the defense can do. Obviously, Ingersoll has been their arch nemesis when he gets the ball and is able to find a hole. The speed on this guy is very impressive, and he's only a junior, which is scary to think. He can only get faster next year.
Yeah, and even the speed on McGibbon, too, who's also only a junior. Those are the two with the touchdowns tonight for the Sanborn Indians.
Still weird. Looks like we might have a false start.
Looks like that was
I guess.
a bout de monde for the encroachment there. Seems to be what they're using nowadays instead of offside. Because I have not heard offside said once. I always hear encroachment or illegal procedure, one of the two.
Yeah, encroachment it is, so.
Wonder if they're moving away from the offsides.
Well, either way, a 1st and 5 now for the Sanborn squad. And kind of the same formation. It's going to be a quick handoff to McGibbon. McGibbon getting wrapped up and brought down, hard yards right there. But again, when you only need 5 yards to get a 1st down, very easy to do.
Yeah, and they're going to roll with that three in the backfield and the quarterback under center formation until West finds a way to stop it on consecutive drives, because that's how they got their last touchdown with that formation, and they're moving the ball up the field well here with it so far. So they're just going to stick with what's working, especially on a night like this where the wind is crazy.
It certainly is. And now a 1st and 10 this time. Handoff again to McGibbon. McGibbon makes a move and is finally wrapped up by Ramos. Good job right there to slow him down by, I believe it was number 5, excuse me.
It's Christian Smith.
He did a good job of slowing him down until Ramos was able to come in and bring him down. So
and that's really how they got to stop this. Just somebody's got to go and slow him down so that other people can get across the field.
Thing is, each play has given a first down so far in this drive.
See, West is moving into a little bit of a more spread defensive line now because they like to go to the outsides.
Again, going to the outside.
Ingersoll.
Oh, looks
There's
like a face mask for sure. Lots of laundry on the field, and that will make for a 15-yard penalty. And now it'll be another first down for the Indians. Let's see where they...
No doubt about that one.
Should be getting it at roughly the 30-yard line. Officials will quickly discuss it, though.
Yeah, that face mask was unfortunately clear as day.
We could see it from a far distance here for sure.
And that was Ingersoll on that carry, who I looked like it just went down right after because he knew his face mask got pulled. He knew the ref saw it. Might as well just go down at that point. You know you get a free 15 yards out of it.
Don't risk anything at that point. You know, you already know what they did wrong, and so Cardoso out there as well. Been using the same exact offense, and really you have not seen Surratt have to use his arm at all. This run game has been a lot of trickery.
Ingersoll, Cardoso, and McGibbon in the backfield still with Surratt under center.
A late delayed handoff and getting to the outside. Ingersoll still on his feet, gets pushed out of bounds.
Not enough for the first down.
Clock stops at 4:29 remaining, and this is a very good drive that's really not going to leave West much time if they are to score.
No, this is a very well put together drive for the Sanborn Indians. As they're sticking with that formation, just running the ball right at the Blue Knights.
And Sanborn will receive the ball first in the second half as well. So
they won the coin toss and deferred earlier tonight.
And now another handoff. McGibbon finds a hole and is brought down, but that should be enough for the first down. And
I saw a little bit of shoving at the end of that play.
There's certainly, West has got to be getting a little dejected here, trying to stop the same play over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, but good on Sanborn for using it because that's clearly what's working. And like I said earlier, you just got to go with what's working at this point. Don't bother switching it up until they stop it.
Well, quickly up to the line, give some love to the offensive lineman. I believe that's Trenton Reed on center. Now, 1st and 10 from the 15. Oh, now there's a pass, and he's going to be wrapped up very quickly.
It's Christian Smith again.
He's all over the place on defense for sure. He has done a very good job as a cornerback / almost like a nickel to make sure things got happen. So,
he's definitely looking like the captain on defense there.
No quick change out for the Blue Knights. Onto the field comes 67.
Logan Desjardins heading off for West.
And actually did go for 5 yards. My apologies. So reception there. And now waiting, trying to get it hit to the outside. Going to be wrapped up and brought down. So it seems like West does a great job when they are within the, back against the wall into the red zone.
That red zone defense is really, really good for West.
Very much reminds you of New England Patriots, bend and don't break. They're doing a lot of bending, but when they got to get strong, they are finding a way to do this. And now with 2:40 remaining, let's see if West can hold this and a third and tough 5 yards right here for Sanborn.
Sanborn still sticking with it. They're not gonna move away from it at all, and good on them for that.
Handoff, finds a hole, is able to be brought down, but it looks like
short of the line.
Should be very close. See if the chain gang will come out, and they are saying first down.
Goal.
So this will mark another 1st and goal for Sanborn here.
Sanborn gets 4 more plays to try to make this a 20 or 21 or 22 to 14 ball game.
120 seconds remaining in this first half. Let's see if the defense of West can stay strong.
They have been all night in the red zone.
Handoff brought down. They are saying touchdown. So Indians with a good 4.5 minute drive able to punch it in, and they now take the lead back 20-14.
Very well put together drive there for Sanborn, as they just literally ran the same play for the entire drive except for that one pass play.
Hey, you know,
Whatever works.
Yeah, whatever works.
Looked like that was Ingersoll again. I couldn't tell. There was a sea of blue and white there.
Yeah,
could not really tell who got that.
Between Royal and Navy, it was certainly difficult to see.
And especially with the white pants and white jerseys.
Well, now going for the 2-point conversion. Failed on the last one. And he's going to run to the outside, and he is able to be hugged, and Ingersoll gets the 2-point conversion. So that puts the score at 22-14 with just 1:44 to go in this first half. And a lot of happy smiles on this side of the field for the Indians and the cheerleaders as they are happy to have the lead. And now we'll see what the 2-minute offense of West can do here, Andrew.
West has got a $144 here to get it up the field, and it all starts with this return. West has had a couple of great returns so far tonight, and it all starts with this one.
As the Sanborn kickoff squad comes onto the field, they'll be kicking from the 40-yard line right in front of us.
Can't even tell who the setup return man is at this point because they've got a staggered 3-3 behind the 5 blockers. And we have no idea where this kick is going to go, on like the NFL where you know exactly where it's going to go.
Senior Kyle Bradley doing the kickoff duty for the Indians, and up in the air and caught by Rashid. Rashid's still on his feet trying to get to the outside, find some more room, and he's brought down at about the 48-yard line.
Big return.
At least 24-yard return right there. And now with 1:34, all they do is go 52 yards and tie up this game.
Yeah, like I said, that return was going to be huge, and it's they didn't get past the 50 on that one, but another huge return for the Blue Knights, and special teams is really becoming important for this game. But West has got 1:34. Let's see what Coach Tom Bozoin has up his sleeve to try to make this a tie ball game.
Well, Traore in the backfield with Joseph Ramos, and whistles being blown and a flag.
This could be bad.
Is this a delay of game? I'm not sure what the...
Or false start. It's on West.
And we'll see what the PA announcer has, as I couldn't see the hand gesture.
Yeah, they're facing directly away from us.
Illegal substitution.
Ah,
Something that will always make any coach pull out their hair.
yeah, that's a tough one.
Not fun at all for Coach Bozoin.
Tough pill to swallow there. Well, 5 yards nonetheless.
Back to the 43-yard line, and now see what West can do. Handoff to Gallant.
Here he goes
to the outside, cuts back inside, and is brought down at the 42-yard line. So close to a first down. Let's see. The official is saying, he's pointing, saying yes. And
Chain gang's on the move.
Yeah, so a good 15-yard gain by Gallant to put them into Indian territory.
From the 42.
And now, handoff is... Oh, tough spot right there. I gotta say, he's just trying to spin out because he saw more green on the outside. And I'm not sure if it was...
Looks like he tripped over his own feet.
Or his own offensive lineman right there as well. And the clock will continue to run, just 65 seconds to go.
That's a tough one.
Still got a long ways to go, as that was a loss of 2, so a 2nd and 12. And he's now going to pass, or is he? Oh, he's going to be wrapped up, is somehow able to get out.
Now he's got to get rid of it.
Oh, he's brought down for a big sack. And again, that is number 27, and Aiden Chapman, who's doing pretty good work on defense for Sanborn.
Yeah, that's timeout.
A big loss of 10 yards, or 8 yards at least. And now you can see what the marker is. A timeout has been called, 46 seconds remaining, and a third down, and way back at the 48-yard line. So,
yeah, it looks like the West Band is going to come onto the field, or at least a track for their performance tonight. They just were in the stands the last time we were here, so it's good to see them out either on the field or on the track for their performance. It's always interesting to watch the movements they have.
they do a lot of practice for sure.
I'll tell you, that is not easy. That is not easy by any means, but
See the band there. Give them some love. We'll keep the tape going for the halftime performance so you all can watch it if anyone's watching this live on this beautiful Friday night. Friday Night Football here on Manchester Public Television. Kyle Heavey and Andrew Arnold. Glad to be with you.
now West has put themselves in a little bit of a tough predicament here with 3rd and 16. 3rd and very long.
Safety's playing almost like center fielders here for Sanborn. The pass is up. Caught. Jamil brought down by a shoelace tackle. And now brought down at about the 34-yard line. Not enough for a first down, so the clock continues to run.
Looks like the line is turns out
fourth down and 4 right now.
4th and 4. Quick.
Gets rid of the ball. Can he get across the line?
Yeah.
Able to make some. Two men hit each other. Touchdown into the end zone. What a great play with 14 seconds to go. Any flags on the field? I don't see any.
No laundry.
And just like that, 2-point conversion away from tying this game up and to go into halftime on a high note.
That's big time. Gallant with his second score of the night, he's got the 2-point conversion, but that huge touchdown on 4th and 4, that looked like to be a hope and a prayer kind of a pass from Joseph Ramos, and
a 34-yard
into a
touchdown.
Great play.
34-yard touchdown pass, Joseph Ramos to Gallant, and now waiting to see what this extra point can do, or excuse me, 2-point conversion can do.
The PA announcer sounds surprised that they're going for it. Maybe he doesn't feel the wind up there.
Jamil, they're closed up there. It was nice and warm in there for sure. And now up the middle, an unsuccessful 2-point conversion, and we have an injured Blue Knight player right there.
For an already short-staffed Blue Knight team, this
not good right there.
I can't tell who it is. That is
number 70.
That's Scott Sanborn, a captain for the Blue Knights.
The trainer comes out there. He seems like he's, it definitely looks like a lower body injury, and
knee, ankle.
He's moving it, so it's good. But tough way to lose one of your big offensive linemen.
Yeah, and
in
a
this
captain
game.
at that.
He's a senior as well. He's obviously a huge person for this this Blue Knight squad, and
a little bit of a limp, but he's off on his own power. Always like to see that.
Talking to Coach Bezoin, gets a little help from one of his teammates, and at this point they should just put him into the locker room since there's only 14 seconds to go.
No bother putting him back in.
And he's walking on his own power now. Yeah, there is obviously a noticeable limp, but some good love right there from number 67, Zachary Lambert, as well, trying to help him out to get to the sidelines. And West will be coming out. What do they do here with this kickoff? You kick it long, that's the way the wind's going, put them deep, or do you pooch it like they've been doing so far?
No, I say you just try to kick it as far as you can.
Well, it should be interesting to see what Gavin does.
See, he's pretty good kicker. So let's see.
22-20. Sanborn has had the lead the whole entire night.
West has done a nice job playing from behind, though.
Certainly have. They just have had no answer for the running back duo of Sanborn and Austin Ingersoll, doing a lot of the damage. Now looking to get this kick away, and it's going to be a high one. Caught at about the 30-yard, dropped, now picked up, and going to be brought down at roughly the 37-yard line.
So that'll probably be one play here to end the first half.
Ricky Callowet was the one who ended up with the ball, trying to make a return. So 8 seconds to go. That's all that Austin Ingersoll needs to be able to run the speed that he has. And let's see what they go for. You might as well put Ramos deep to make sure that he can make a saving tackle.
Yeah, it's Ramos, Smith, and Sanchez all lined up at the 50, and the ball spotted on the 37, so 13 yards back from the line of scrimmage.
Here goes the handoff to Ingersoll. Makes one move, and he's going to be brought backwards.
Yeah.
And that will do it for the first half. A great tackle there by Abu. And that will do it for the first half.
Entertaining first half. High scoring, too.
Great matchup so far in this Division II game. Sanborn of the East and
West of the West.
It felt weird to say, but you got me there.
Yeah.
So we will take a break and try to digest what we've seen here. I hope you all enjoy the West Band as they will be set to perform. And we'll be back in just a little bit for more of this matchup. Manchester Public Television happy to be with you on this Friday evening with West being down 2 points. Back after this. And back at Meisel Veterans Memorial Field here on the campus of Manchester West High School for tonight's matchup between the West Blue Knights and the Sanborn Indians. Sanborn getting ready to get the ball again as they were able to score a couple times in that first half, Andrew. This is a great ball game so far. It's just that West defense has really had a issue with stopping Austin Ingersoll so far in this game.
Yeah, really good first half for both teams, actually. 22-20 with a brand new 12 on that scoreboard as we are about to get going in the third quarter.
Onside kick. Tackled, and he will hold on to the ball. Another great play by my boy from Sanborn, Aiden Chapman.
Yeah, it looked like he really didn't know what to do once he fielded that ball because it took such a weird hop and was such a short kick. He kind of just fell and then got tackled. So Sanborn not in West territory, but they take about a footstep and they will be.
That's all it takes is 1 yard to get it across the line. And now it will see a 1st and 10. 1 second has come off the clock. So, and looks like Sanborn obviously is playing with a lot of interest. Oh, we got whistles here though.
Going to be encroachment or false start. Saw some clapping from we got Taylor.
And that's sides on the Indians here, so that'll bring them back 5 yards. And
PA calls it illegal procedure.
Interesting. I saw his hands moving, but either way, as back under center again for the second half, Brandon Surrett.
Yeah, they really did well with that formation with 3 in the backfield in the first half, and wouldn't be surprised if they stick with it here, and it looks like they are.
Well, head coach Josh White of the Indians has promised the team the day off tomorrow if they are able to get the victory. So
that'd be nice.
A little bit of a reason to play hard here as another run by Ingersoll. He's going to be brought down for a couple yard gain, but still not even back to the original line of scrimmage.
It's like 2nd and 3rd and 12 is going to be my guess based on where the line of scrimmage is. 3rd and 11, one of the two.
It'll still be 2nd down as the penalties did not have the play count. But I like where your head's at. Thinking positive, but we'll see what West can do with stopping it here. They've really had no answer for this run game.
They've spread out their defense a little bit.
They, from hearing from the players, it seems like they know what they got to do to change up the second half. Oh, fumble snap! The ball's on the ground, and going to be held onto by the Indians, but basically
now big third down,
and a couple yards loss. Surratt had some issues there. It just felt like it was slow motion there. I felt like I wanted to go get that ball.
Yeah, it looked like he held on to that and just never let go of it. Would be my guess. It looks like he still had the ball and then dropped it, and it's going to be a loss of 4.
Well, here we go with a 3rd and a long 15.
Watch Sanchez creeping in here on the left side.
Tough spot. Oh, a pass play.
It's intercepted.
Look at that. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, not the best camera work on my part as I was excited to see. And look at that. Who we were talking about before is doing a great job on defense. Christian Smith, who's got a touchdown on the day.
Yeah, he's having a great game.
Certainly helps his team out, and it'll be a 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line going left to right across your screen.
He's been doing great work on all sides of the ball. He's got that kick return touchdown, and he's got that interception. He's also got a couple good catches and runs tonight. So he's having a great game on all sides of the ball.
Some confusion here in the backfield. It looks like Joseph Ramos gets everything straightened away, and
Sanchez and Traore back there.
There we go, a handoff, trying to get to the outside, and a big open field tackle by Aiden Chapman.
That's a huge tackle. Sanchez, there's a little bit of confusion, and that's why I thought that play wasn't going to really work, because Ramos had to go talk to Sanchez before the play, which led to a big stop there for Sanborn, which sets up 2nd down.
Aiden Chapman, just a freshman, and he looks to be like he's in store for a long high school football career with the way that he's been playing so far in this game.
Yeah, that is number 27 there for Sanborn. Right in the middle there, playing looks like as a linebacker.
Well, run play here, still pushing, and going to be brought down. A big tackle there by Ben Rossi.
Yeah, Blue Knights are getting nowhere on this drive. They've lost 2 yards and then might have gotten it back with a few extra ones there, but now they've really got to draw up a play and execute it, because they're going to have to get rid of the ball here if they don't.
Ben Cardozo still giving some love to Ben Rossi on that, and now, just like we saw from Sanborn, a long 3rd down, but some whistles here, as the officials are going to come together to discuss something here. Hopefully it's nothing about the knee guards that we saw in the first half.
Let's see, they're talking to Coach Bezoin.
I
wonder what
this
is
not a big fan of some of these officials, as he put it very nicely. They probably are fine, outstanding citizens, and just not when they're wearing zebras shirts.
The zebras.
And this is a pretty good discussion here.
Really wondering what this is. Times like these, I wish I could hear what they were saying.
We only have such good hearing with this camera here.
We've only got such good technology, whereas the NFL, you can put a microphone wherever.
Well, he was yelling at number 67 in Zachary Lambert there. As a pass play, scrambling outside, got to be hit, and got to be brought down. That was nearly a horse collar.
Yeah, I thought I saw a horse collar. I think he grabbed right inside of that shoulder, but I guess not.
No penalty on the play.
C.J. Smith's down.
And this is not good at all. Trainer gets out to see what's going on here, and you can see that he's grimacing in some pain right now. As the players get down.
No, Smith's on a knee, so who is that? I can't tell, I don't think.
Fortunately, you have to wait and see. We only have one camera to be able to zoom in, and when I got a leg in the way to be able to figure this out, and they're checking on the knee here, and some pain for sure being shown
Wonder if that's Rashid Traore, because I don't see him. No, that's him right there. So who? Wonder who this is.
Well, Joseph Ramos gets up on his feet and starts to walk over. See what they're gonna do here. It's gonna be a 4th and 8, and
I believe they'd have to punt it away here, being at that 36-yard line.
still trying to figure things out. And now getting up on his feet. Oh, almost. And there we go.
Okay, I knew I saw 6. That is 61, Liam Connolly. Freshman offensive lineman, now getting some help from Scott Sanborn as well as the West trainer. And they are down another lineman, the Blue Knights.
Not what they wanted at all, as they've had, a tough go of it. They've even had Taylor Gallant at linebacker tonight, which, maybe that's one reason why they're, he's not able to stop the run as well, as he's only such a big guy. And, it's going to be looking like we're going to see a punt here from Gavin Howard.
First non-kickoff kick tonight. Be interesting to see.
And this is going to be into the wind.
What happens?
High snap. Oh, looks like it's going to be a fake. Oh, trying to get somewhere. Look at Gallant. Oh,
he has it.
He's getting held by a jersey.
It looked like he got across.
A little kick there. And
he does got. What a play. Oh, no. Oh, nope. Okay. He's hurt now,
but
too.
He is hurt for sure. And this is not healthy at all. 2 consecutive plays with an injured player. And he is in pain. Serious pain right now. I'm actually
visibly in pain.
Hold off showing him. I'll kind of show the fans as we wait to see what exactly is going on here. A great play call right there to get the first down on a 4th and 8.
Wonder if that was on purpose or not, because that looked like a high snap, a high slow snap. Not sure if he could have gotten that off in time, but maybe it was designed for that.
Hoping for just a leg cramp here as they have his right leg up in the air and trying to stretch it out and up on his feet, and thankfully good limp, but want to see him back out there healthy for sure as
West starting to drop like flies here.
We still have 8:24 to go in this third quarter, and West getting the ball after an interception. Been a tough couple plays here as he sits on the ground here. Gloves taken off.
Yeah, they've only got one trainer, and she is trying her hardest to work on Liam Connolly. And Taylor Gallant is going to have to sit there and try to stretch himself.
All you can do at this point is it's a 1st and 10.
Either way, great play.
48-yard line for West. Ramos waits, is patient, gets the hole, and gets into Sanborn territory.
Good design little quarterback draw there. Just saw a hole, but then just closed up a little quicker than he expected, and good 6-yard gain brings up 2nd and 4.
Well,
so I thought that's what I heard.
No, I was, yeah, you're close. You already admitted the math is not your strong suit.
Yeah.
So we'll give you a break here. And now see what we can do on 2nd down. See if Ramos does kind of the same play, or we haven't seen him complete a pass a little bit. Oh, quick handoff. Look at Rashid. Big tackle right there by my man, Aiden Chapman there.
As Rashid Traore again for the first down. He's been all over the field tonight with plenty of carries and 1 touchdown for the Blue Knights, as they are moving ever so slightly up the field, taking time off the clock and forcing the Sanborn defense to make plays that they have not made yet on this drive.
Points off turnovers are huge, and thankfully we need to get some points here for the Blue Knights, as slow but steady, they're getting down the field, heading south and north, and look at this, heading straight north.
Space.
Look at Ramos. He is brought down at about the 25-yard line, and
for the first down.
We see now a possibly injury for Sanborn, or possibly a shoe issue. We'll see what's going on. He's able to get up and
Up, that looks like that is Henry D'Antonio.
looks like it's just a foot issue or shoe issue. Or a sock. He's staying in the field. Oftentimes, it doesn't feel nice to get those turf pedals into your socks as well. So, all right, 1st and 10, 26-yard line. Joseph Ramos in the shotgun, hands off the ball, tries to get to the outside, makes a couple guys move, and is brought down. But Rashid is doing work, Andrew.
Looked like that snap went about 90 miles an hour. Looked like it surprised Joseph a little bit there.
Very, very quick handoff, for sure.
Yeah, he just wanted to get rid of that ball, and a great job by Traore to just take it as far as he possibly could. Brought some people with him, and 2nd and 3 to go. This could be a huge drive for West here, as it's looking like it's going to be real good.
Oh, it's like this game it could come down to the last possession, as this score has been close the whole entire night.
Yeah, we still have 17 and a half minutes left.
Run, finds a hole, makes some moves,
Ramos
and is brought down. And
flag. There is a flag down in the backfield.
yeah, and the official right there saying holding on the Blue Knights. So
It's too bad. Ramos looked real shifty there.
I never liked trying to tackle those type of guys. There was never a good time on my part. I definitely,
That's right. You're the big football star there.
I wouldn't say star. I at least played, and not. I feel like I could be out there better now, but being your size and in high school, I definitely wasn't.
Not easy. It's
not
why I
easy.
don't play football.
But here we go. What would have been a first down is now back for
2nd and 12. So not awful. Loss of 9.
Hey, we've seen a 3rd and 15. We still have Gallant on the sidelines, though, as I'm looking over across the field at my way. And a snap right there. Now, Rashid going to get eaten up. Traore.
Yeah, he spun and then ran right into a sea of navy and white.
So, a
Got a couple
long
yards,
3rd
though.
down, though. This will be about 3rd and 10.
But this is, I would believe, a spot where you would go for it if you don't convert here. Being as if you're at the 25 and 75 yards away from the opposing end zone, why not? Especially with this wind that really hasn't calmed down that much.
No, it's still chilly. You at least got the window shut where you are. With the camera outside the window, I'm glad that I have enough.
I can still hear that wind through my mic there.
Thankfully, I have enough heavy objects to keep my paperwork from flying away. And now here we go. Ramos trying to find a hole, trying to find an opening, gets a good block, runs into a big hit, and a penalty flag has been thrown.
Uh-oh.
And slow to get up for both squads.
This is Ramos and Keegan Lynch.
I also saw a Thomas McGinn out there as well. And
There's going to be a penalty here somewhere.
wait to see
No
what they're...
signal yet.
And another hold on the Blue Knights. This is a drive-killing penalty right here. So, what? Oh God, this is gonna be a long 3rd down. We're looking about a 3rd and 14 here.
Yeah, they've done it before, though. They got out of it, but the player that did that is currently...
Well, he's up on his feet. I see that.
the bench.
He's got a big limp, though, unfortunately. And as you mentioned, we obviously are missing Edwin Rodriguez as well.
Yeah.
So to have him and Gallant out right now.
Big day for him tomorrow, though, to see what his MRI says, and really hoping it's only bone bruising and nothing is torn in his foot.
Now, pass play, gets him blocked, tries to make a move.
Rusher's coming.
It gets rid of the ball.
Got hit bad.
It's a complete It will not be a first down, and we got an injured Indian now.
Yeah, Ramos got knocked down at the end of that play, and
oh, he's able to get up on his own.
a lot of things going on right now.
And now a lot of players on their knee right now. Looks like we do have an injury somewhere on the field, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's walking off. It's number 85, Henry D'Antonio, I
think
believe.
there's another one.
Oh, that I can't see.
I think we have the chain gang in our way.
Yeah, the bench here for me, too. That might be Jamil Delory, because he was the one who reeled it in over there.
He is down, and Coach Bezoin coming out on the field. He's talking to the officials right now, and, man, this has been a tough third quarter for injuries so far.
Really bad. West has lost their third player, it looks to be,
and
here.
Unfortunately,
Jamil's on it.
A lot of them have been big offensive players.
Traore is on his feet, but as we can see, Liam Connolly still on the sideline along with his teammate Taylor Gallant. But again, I can't quite tell who.
Up on his feet, and it looks like it's an offensive.
That's Jamil.
It is Jamil, and he is
really hoping that's not a knee, because that is the injury that has gotten him in his past. His ACL is really not very strong, and I really hope that's not the case here.
He gets a water bottle. He's trying to stretch things out, I guess, and he's going to be heading over to the west sideline as well.
3 injuries on this one drive.
Yeah, this is
Brutal.
still 3:27 remaining in this third quarter, and this has certainly been a long drive so far that has cost the Blue Knights a lot of talented offensive players, and it could be Joseph Ramos, the last one remaining in due time here, Andrew.
Yeah, and now we're seeing number 26 onto the field. That's Keyshawn Foster there in the slot next to Sanchez with Smith to his left.
Well, 4th and 3 here. That's a big 4th down. And running it up the middle, finds a hole and is able to get that first down.
Huge play.
Blue Knights into the red zone. And now
that quarterback draw is working lovely for the Blue Knights, and it has been all game. Curious to see how many rushing yards Ramos has. I'd be willing to bet he's close to 100.
It's certainly, he's looking like a Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray transcendent so far tonight.
Yeah, we're going to be watching that on Sunday.
Certainly will.
Same play
be
style.
Interesting to see what he can do versus the Patriots, as right now Blue Knights trying to get into the end zone.
C.J. Taylor, the lone receiver here to the right.
1st and goal from the 9, trying to get to the outside, get some blocks, makes a couple guys move, and he is brought down. Let's see where they mark it.
Looks like he's going to be short.
And now it looks like we have very slow to get up for the Indians, as it looks like a number 4, Ricky Calouette.
He's up on his feet already. But, man, injuries. My goodness.
And he's running off, so obviously not tremendously hurt, but certainly got something rolled up on. And replacing him will be number 33, and that is Noah Allen.
Freshman.
The freshman. So, big shoes to fill for the junior that's coming off with some sort of ailment.
It's like it's 2nd and 1 to go for West.
Well, 1st and goal from the 1, 2nd and goal from the 1. Now pitch back. Interesting play call.
What in the world?
I think Coach Bezoin is going to be losing his mind at.
Yeah, that looked like it was forwards too.
Interesting decision there. I don't think that is ever going to be loved by Traore.
No, you got to just go right down there. You can't try to throw that back, especially when he's not going to be expecting it.
Certainly.
That could have gone south real quickly.
Well, here we go. 3rd down, and from the 1-yard line, we saw Sanborn stop West earlier. Now can West get into the end zone? Looks like they're going to aim for it. Is Ramos in?
And yes.
He is. West taking their first lead of the game, now leading at 26-22.
They've come back from behind. They've played from behind all night long and now have officially come from behind to take the lead. 26-22.
And we have not seen any field goals or extra points in this game, so try to make a good play call. Now out on the field comes Christian Smith and Joseph Ramos.
So the fourth different touchdown scorer here for West. They've got one each. Joseph Ramos has got one. Gallant Smith and Rashid Traore each have a touchdown here for West.
Wow, they're going to go for two, try to make it a 28-22 game. They were successful the second try on this today. And a pass play. Oh, incomplete and unsuccessful.
So it'll remain 26-22. Kind of a weird score.
Glad to see Jamil back out there, as he was not able to make that catch there. And you can see him limping pretty gingerly back to the sideline. So obviously he's a big body, got pretty good hands, just he is not moving very fast. And
no, he looks to
helmet's
still be
got to
hurt.
come off, and he is gonna go talk to coach for a second, try to figure out what's going on. Always tough to put one of your injured players out there again.
Now West has the lead for the first time tonight, so it's going to be interesting to see Sanborn going to keep that same formation, or will they change it up?
Interesting to see the kicking team go to the sidelines, and now back out here they come.
And here goes Howard.
CJ
Again,
Taylor
got
down
a
here in
strong
front of
leg.
us. CJ, obviously the brother of Aishan, who's doing pretty well with himself these days, but hoping to see CJ use some of the skills that his brother had.
I believe Aishan's playing football somewhere.
And another kick, and look at this, a returned into West territory. Smart move right there, and a lot of happy smiles right here.
Down at the 43, it looked like. He kind of just cut that in and just saw the open hole and dove.
Not a bad move right there.
Turn. He just kind of
first and great field position now.
Saw open space.
Sanborn.
Yeah.
2:09 remaining in the third quarter.
This has the makings of a game that's going to come down to the wire. I can sense it. 4-point ball game.
Now,
definitely interesting kind of score here. 26-22.
someone on offense that we really haven't seen, number 38 coming out there with the play call, and that is Tyler St. Jean.
Yeah, I feel like we said the same few names on offense tonight.
And West make the stops that are needed. A quick handoff. Up the middle he goes. Still on his feet, now being pushed backwards. And able to gain at least 4 yards on that play. Under 2 to go.
That was Calumet on the
not a good
carry
thing right here.
Man.
Now got a Sanborn player down.
And that trainer was quick to get out there.
On his chest, which is, not a good sign if he's not able to roll over just yet.
No. Wow. Said it once, I've said it 1,000 times tonight. The injuries are killer, especially in this quarter. That's the fourth one they're gonna stop the game for, who is going to have to come off the field. Wow, this is like
Coach Josh White has gone over as well to, I believe it might be Keegan Lynch on this. Not 100% sure. You can see the team all huddled together. Smart move for warmth as well.
Yeah.
Got to give him credit on that.
Got to stay warm somehow, but there's Aiden Chapman coming onto the field, but the injured Sanborn player's not off the ground yet.
Yeah, waiting to see what's going on here. A minute 47 and just a tough quarter for the trainers, and both squads having some injuries here.
Trainer's getting some exercise in, that's
She's
for sure.
definitely getting her steps in for sure. And now onto his backside, which is a good sign for sure.
Still obviously can't tell who it is. Plenty of bodies in the way, and he's on his back, so we'll be interested to see who that is. Just heard that it might be Ben
Cardozo.
That's how you say that.
Thank you to the assistant coaches here for Sanborn, who are also in the box for us. Got Chuck Wright, Chris Martin, Jim Summers, Paul Dubois, Todd Ali Violet as well. So
This is not a good sign.
no, it's certainly very quiet here at William Meisel Veterans Memorial Fields.
Sounds like we're at a golf match.
Well, it certainly does, and Tiger Woods is not going to be putting from the green here. Waiting to see.
Yeah, this...
Coach Bezoin out there as well. See if I can zoom in a little bit and see. Good to see him sitting up, though.
Yeah, that's always a good sign, you know. West might have to take Sanborn's method of staying huddled together like penguins here.
And a round of applause here.
Yep, that is Ben Cardozo, who is walking off the field.
Looking like a shoulder here.
Yeah,
I've,
he's not moving that right arm.
as someone that's
Shoulder or hand.
had a separated shoulder, it's certainly, you know, that same feeling right there.
And here's a winning 50-50.
Hey, can't
Is
go
it
wrong
you?
with that. It's not me. Unfortunately, I'm a winner in other ways, but not in the 50-50 thing.
Yeah, launch a ball.
Launch the ball is my game. All right, so 2nd and 6.
Looks like he's
from
holding that hand out.
the 38-yard line. Hopefully it's just a stinger, but it seemed like that was a long time for a stinger. And
Yeah, the cold mixing with a hand injury is never good.
yeah, we'll see what Sanborn can do. Another handoff, get some blocks, get some. Now he's going to be wrapped up and brought down.
Forcefully brought down.
Taylor Gallant out there, as well as I saw number 3 in Jamil Delaray.
That's our guy, Jamil.
Also doing some work to try to stop it. Now
Good to
it's
see
going to be
Gallant back out there.
a 3rd down and about 5 on this play. Big 3rd down here.
Could be a huge stop for West. Puts Sanborn in a tough position here. And he has the ball spotted at the 35 and a half, we'll call it. Fancy around here.
Yeah, under 60 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter, and we'll switch sides here unless Sanborn has something to say here on this play. Big 3rd down. West doing a little bit better job on defense so far. Quick, gets able to get wrapped up.
There it is. Big stop.
Big stop. I saw number 77, Logan Desjardins, the first one to get a hand on the running back, and that will make it a 4th down. And looks like the clock will probably run out, and that will be the last play, unless the Indians decide they want to go for it on 4th down.
A 1 touchdown 3rd quarter here, and it was Joseph
Yeah.
Ramos for West.
Now
That'll be it.
That will do it. So, a touchdown by West here in the 3rd quarter puts them in the lead, 26-22. Scoring has been slower here so far in the 2nd half. But
Bad
still,
injuries.
a great game going on, and unfortunately, yes, we have some tough injuries. I do see Taylor Gallant out there again.
Looks
but
like all 3 Blue Knights are back out there.
obviously they don't look like they're as fast as they were at the start of the game, but hey, anything that can help you win, that's what they're going to do tonight.
Yeah, I speak for a lot of athletes. If you get hurt, you really just want to be back out there if you can, you know. If your leg's not broken, you know, you want to be back out there because it's a game you obviously love, and everybody hates sitting on the bench, especially hurt and knowing that you can't play. So Can't say the same for Ben Cordoso, though. He's not moved off that bench. I'm afraid he might have like broken his hand or something.
Yeah, it's gonna wish him the best. I gotta give the cheerleaders some love. They're up in the triangles and keeping the girls up high. And safely back to the ground they go. And now West comes out onto the field, and they are looking to stop Sanborn from anywhere doing anything else here on this big 4th down here to start the 4th quarter.
It's a pivotal point in this game for the Indians is they don't convert here. They give the ball back to West in pretty good field position. But we still have a whole entire quarter.
12 minutes left.
Friday night, a lot of yelling.
Friday night 4th quarter fun here. Try to say that 5 times fast. You don't really have to. All right, looking to blitz. Man in motion. Handoff to our boy Ingersoll, and he is brought down. Indians are pointing as a first down.
First down.
And they have accomplished that. So a new set of downs for the white and navy blue.
Big conversion there for Sanborn.
West not pleased at that. He just had a whole entire couple minutes to try to figure things out, and to know that you weren't able to do it. It's certainly a tough blow right there for sure.
Yeah, they definitely want to make that stop, but instead Sanborn is at the 31 with a new set of downs. Staying with that formation. Not one receiver lined up.
Run up the middle. Ingersoll with a stiff arm.
Oh, he got slammed.
What a tackle right there.
Christian Smith just slammed him into the turf.
Christian might want to think about a career in wrestling for the move like that. That was I could see that being on the WWE in a couple of years if
that was a huge
decides
tackle.
Football isn't going to work for him. 2nd and 3 though.
Now quarterback Brandon Surratt just runs back from the sideline and hopefully gonna see a different player. We've seen a lot of running here from Sanborn all night long. Maybe a couple passes, but just the same formation, no receivers lined up.
And a quick handoff, wrapped up and brought down. Handoff was to Ricky Cowlett.
No signal for the first down yet.
Referee's kind of got his arm up there, looking
means
to.
I don't believe he got it. Nope, gonna be 3rd down. 3rd and 1.
Boy, you almost kind of feel like you kill some more time on the clock, let them score, and then Wes has a big drive to put them in the lead and leave them.
2 minutes and 10 seconds have already come off the clock here.
Yeah, so it's
for 2 plays.
Oh, encroachment. It's gotta be that.
That's Zach Lambert, who's not going to be too happy with that. As soon as he moved back in, threw his hands up, that probably asked himself, why in the world did I do that? As that is going to be a free first down there for Sanborn.
They will take it for sure, as now the ball will be about the 22-yard line.
Always take those free gifts if you're on offense trying to get up the field.
Bell is told for meeting 9 o'clock.
And that wind is still strong. I can still hear it.
It's still cold. And brought down, and that's been probably the strongest wind gust that we've had all night right now. Trying to get out of it. There we go. Only so much I can do with the wind here.
Might have gotten like a yard or two there for Sanborn. It's going to set up 2nd and long either way. Yeah, looking like maybe a yard there from the chain gang in the line of scrimmage.
Here they go again. The same exact drives that have been working throughout the whole entire game. The handoff here, Ingersoll makes a move. just lateral jumps that he's doing is so hard to contain.
Yeah, it's really not something easy for the West defense to contain.
You can see how angry that they are. Like, they had him blocked, and he was still able to just jump out and find a little.
And that's still a confusing thing with who in the world's getting the ball, because there's 3 people running, and it's not like that ball's got flashing lights on it or something. You just don't really know who has the ball until you see it, and sometimes it's too late. That time it almost was, but it's going to set up 3rd and 1.
Oh, goal line defense needs to come in to play here.
It's been great all night.
Oh, collision there, and it looks like a battle is going on. See what they mark it.
Did he get it?
I'm going to think that he got that first down, waiting for the official to say here.
Yeah, I'm looking at one in particular.
And yeah, they are.
Yeah, he just nodded his head saying that, yes, he did get that first down.
So now it will be a first and goal.
First and goal.
Yeah, it's 8 yards to glory.
8 yards to put him up by 2.
With a chance to make it 4, as they will most likely go for 2-point conversion. Now under 8 minutes to go in this ball game. Handoff, Ingersoll wrapped up. Can they stop it? They do.
Yep. Great stop. That goal line defense has been really, really good all night long for the Blue Knights. And this is when they could really use it to be the best it's ever been, is stopping Sanborn here. 3 plays left to stop them from going 5 yards and taking the lead right back.
Laughing at the cheerleaders, they're saying blue and white. Well, it's both teams are blue and white, so it's kind of nice that you're just cheering for both teams.
Yeah, and navy blue and white doesn't really go.
A pass play here, rolling out, incomplete.
No, that hit the ground.
Incomplete. Good attempt there, but a unfortunate incomplete, or fortunate, I guess.
So no gain. No gain brings up 3rd and 5 or 3rd and
6:47 remaining.
Wow.
And Surratt comes back out there with the next play. We're having some difficulty with the Blue Knights. I'm trying to see what's going on here. Thankfully, it looks like he's all right. Just looking at number 3 doing something here. But now, 3rd and 5. Handoff. And he's going to get in for a touchdown.
Touchdown, yeah.
They're saying no.
I saw it.
It's did not get in, so it's going to be a 4th and goal from about the 3-inch line.
Wow. Now,
a lot of time coming off the clock. 6.5 to go. And basically, the night comes down to this in some ways.
Yeah.
If West can manage to stop the Indians from scoring, a timeout will be called.
That's the right play by whoever called it.
I'm waiting to see what it will be Sanborn calling that timeout. So 6:16 to go in this ball game, and we have a huge 4th down here, and got to make sure that this is the perfect play call. Maybe something you've been working on all week in practice, or something that's just been working all day long. We'll see what the coaches decide on here.
Well, there's a million options here. I mean, you could go the Tom Brady sneak right over the top. You could go with that run play with the 3 running backs going in every direction, or you could even do play action. But play action from less than the 1 might be tough, because I feel like West is going to blitz here. They're just going to put as much pressure on that line as possible, because more likely than anything, they're going to be going right up the middle. So this is going to be interesting to see what both sides do, how West defends this, and what play Sanborn actually calls.
Oh, it's a chess match right now between Coach Josh White and Tom Bazoin right here, the 2 coaches.
I'm shocked they called that touchdown back. I really thought he crossed the plane from my view.
you're a little bit further down the field than I am, being behind the camera here, but I can at least zoom in. He did not get it. So here we go. 4th and 1, 6:16 to go in this fourth quarter, and now we have a player running really fast. Ricky Cowett back out there, and now
We got it.
Touchdown, Sanborn.
Touchdown.
Wow, I thought that was going to be a bad play right there.
That might have been Surratt that kept it.
Makes sense. He said he only needed a couple yards. The cheering on this side of the field is going bananas right now.
Now they're going to go for 2. But if they get it either way, a West touchdown gets the lead back. So this is definitely going to be interesting to see if Sanborn gets this.
28-26, they have the lead, looking to add 2 more points. Might as well use the same play that you just used to get that touchdown and see what Surratt does with the ball. Who is going to hand it off to? Pick up, fumble, brought down, and the 2-point conversion is no good.
So 2-point ball game.
Now, interesting. How's the field goal situation? What?
Boy.
Think about that. They will be going with the wind to their back if they were to kick it.
Now I'm wondering if Coach Bazoin watched the Broncos versus Seahawks game.
He does watch a lot of football for sure.
If he's going to pull his kicker out there to kick a field goal, if he's going to let his quarterback do the work. I forget what his name is, but the Broncos coach decided to not have Wilson go out there. We all know how that ended, but I don't know if they go for a field goal here. Depends really on the time and where they are on the field.
Attempting a 64-yard kick was a kind of interesting play call. Temperature has definitely fallen a little bit here as it is now coming in at a, still 49 degrees, so it really hasn't. I just feel like the wind has picked up a little bit more than what we had earlier. And now with 6:12 to go, it's going to be a battle of endurance and a battle of wits, and I'm certainly glad to be here.
Yeah, this is a great game. 28-26, Sanborn leads.
A little pooch kick, got to be handled at about the 38-yard line.
Yeah,
just
gotta
drop
feel
down.
it.
Smart move right there. As much as you want to move it forward,
Just have to field it.
you're not really a player that gets the ball too much. And, I appreciate you, C.J. Taylor, as you've done a good job on special teams tonight for sure.
Yeah, special teams have been great for both teams. Me, not that time. Just had to kind of just jump right on that ball and cover it, because the last thing you want to do is muff that and turn it over. Give the ball right back to Sanborn if you're West. But now West has to go 61 yards. As you say, 61 yards for glory.
Sanborn trying to get the first one of the year. West trying to get back to 500 at 2-2. And now Ramos going to run up the middle. Good play, still on his feet, and now has been brought down. Looks like 22 is the one who tackled him? No, 27, and that's, again, Aiden Chapman.
It's going to be about a yard short there for Ramos.
What a player right there from Chapman. I'm very impressed.
So have I. I've been impressed with Chapman all night. Also been impressed with the one walking towards the sideline right now in Austin Ingersoll.
Sorry, I looked at the wrong guy. There's one running towards the sideline.
Yeah, that was
walking.
Erickson Brown who was running towards the sideline, but
speed
Ingersoll's
for the big
over
guy.
here guarding Smith.
Ramos just got to get 1 yard. He's got to get that 1 yard. Now makes a man move. Is brought down at about the 40-yard line. So that'll be good for a first down and more. Chain gang on the move here.
I do respect the effort from, it looked like, Ingersoll, who went right for that arm of Ramos to try to free that ball, but his ball security there was top notch, and he kept that ball for a big first down and a lot more to the 39 now.
Both quarterbacks with an interception in tonight's game, but no fumbles turned over anyway.
Not like last week.
We won't get into that. Either way, 5 minutes left in this game. First down and 10 with Joseph Ramos getting the ball. He's going to be wrapped up, and he's going to be down for at least a 3-yard loss. Looks like the officials are going to give him at least a couple yards. Only a loss of 1, looks like. So, wrapped up very quickly. Obviously Sanborn starting to figure things out a little bit. They've seen the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, with that quarterback draw.
The elusiveness is good, but if you start to read it and figure it out, I mean, Michael Vick's career only lasted so long. Obviously, there was dogfighting, but once you're able to get figured out, it's pretty easy to do. But now 4:15 remaining, a 2nd and 12. Looking to
There
run.
he goes again.
Gets a couple yards and about a 4-yard gain there.
He's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Clock continues to run. Under 4 to go now.
This could be a huge, huge stop for Sanborn or a huge gain for West. They'll go from the huddle.
They will certainly go for it on 4th down.
Yep. Or they'll punt it from the 35.
Blood pressure starting to get a little bit faster here. Watching this game is going to come down to whoever can get the last score. You said it was going to be, and Ramos going to pass this time. Throws it up. Oh, off the fingertips. Incomplete right there.
Just missed who looks to be Gallant, who might be hurt again.
Oh, he dove for it pretty hard. He's not sure if he's knocked the wind out of himself. He's kind of laying there in a... Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, trainer is out there. He's just not feeling so hot right now. And now it's going to be a tough spot here as it gets quiet like a golf match again.
Numerous times tonight it's gotten quiet due to injury.
This whole second half has been certainly difficult. Both teams have scored 1 touchdown so far with just 3:19 remaining. And trainer's working. It would have been a great catch at about the 7-yard line.
Just missed him.
Now we're looking at the feet and the knee, it looks like, as Coach Tom Bezoin out there talking to his player, saying, hey, you're fine. Waiting for him to possibly
get up, see who it is.
He's able to bend the knee, which is huge, and on his feet he is very, very slowly walking off on his own power, as little power as he has on that knee or ankle. And you gotta say, Andrew, his day is most likely done.
Yeah. His eye still can't see. Can you see? I see a visor. Is that CJ?
Yeah, it's CJ.
Oh, man. Could have been a great grab for CJ. And now Sanborn's fired up. As this could be, this could be it here. 4th and 8 for West.
Down at the 37-yard line, right in front of us. So we'll see what Joseph can do. Looking to pass it. Oh, off the hands, and that might do it. Not happy with it. Jamil, he gets a lot of help from the Sanborn squad. It's a lot of respect. And, he's dealing with the injury as well. And gets some hugs, and he's going to walk
might have
off.
injured himself more.
Look at this sportsmanship right there, trying to help him to make sure he gets off the field. And now it'll be 1st and 10 for Sanborn. He takes his helmet off. He's yelling at himself right now, in his hands and everything. And now with 3:15 to go.
That was the first down, too.
Yeah, hate to say it. Yeah, absolutely, you're right. As now the defense has to figure this Sanborn offense out and get the ball back.
3:15 to go here.
Again, a field goal would win it if Sanborn is able, or if Manchester is able to get the ball back. But now you got to stop this offense, something you have not done all day. A quick handoff. He gets around Ingersoll.
Oh,
makes
nearly fumbled.
And he is wrapped up really for only a 3-yard gain. That was a lot of work. And now, look at this. Another Blue Knight dealing with some sort of ailment, and that's Christian Smith, who...
Oh, they're all dropping now. Like, that, him and Ramos, I'd say, are the only offensive players, big offensive players who really have not gotten hurt tonight. And now, yeah, he's struggling.
You see, he's trying to walk it off, and unfortunately, it's tough to do with a 2nd and 5, and you're win on the line here. Up the middle, hit, and is that enough for a first down?
I don't believe so.
Gonna be close. You can see the referee where he is, and
no.
Short it is. So a 3rd and half a yard. 2:10 remaining in this ball game, and all it takes is a couple more.
Yeah, footstep.
Couple more yards, and you'll get a victory here, your first of the year, and make this your 6th victory in this. Encroachment! Yeah, there it is. The 3rd time they've fallen for it. A lot of yelling being
at Zach Lambert, the West defensive lineman. A lot of respect here from Sanborn. That was Ben Rossi who, tapped Zach on the helmet, said, it's okay. That stuff happens. But that might have just won Sanborn this ball game. Minute 40 to go. And first down, that
why the clock started running, I'm not really too sure on.
Either.
That seems a little odd, but now all it takes is keep the ball, keep it in. Quick handoff up the middle.
Now if you're Sanborn, just don't fumble.
That's basically all it comes down to.
50-yard field goal for West, maybe? But
I wish Gavin Howard all the luck in the world. But most likely it will not be happening.
Now down to just a minute to go in this game, and looks like Sanborn, if they don't fumble, is going to have this victory right in the palm of their hands.
Waiting for the handoff. Get some yards and across about the 43-yard line. And a timeout called here. And this will be a timeout West.
38.8 to go. Third and
8. Yeah, 3rd and 5. Thank you.
Yeah, I saw that 8 on the scoreboard and was waiting for it to update, but then I looked down on the field, saw that it was about 5 or 6.
This could be a long, long week here for this West squad, knowing that they had a chance. Obviously, you can't do much with injuries.
They got killed by injuries tonight.
You can say next man up all you want, but it's tough when you're running out of men to step up.
You got to start pulling people from the stands.
I'll sign up. Coach Mazzola would love to have me out there.
Yeah, just tough.
They've put more time on the clock, and now there's 46 seconds. So good to see that. They realized...
Maybe that was a time when the clock started running when we were both surprised why it started doing that.
Well, offense for Sanborn comes back onto the field, trying to just get one more first down.
A lot of cheering below us from all the Sanborn fans who...
Yeah, there's a good 5 fans right below us here in the press box cheering for their Indians. Handoff, got to be tackled.
Big stop.
Or not Gallant, but Rashid. And wow, big
now
play.
It's 4th down. Well, maybe not.
Interesting to see what's going on here as 39.6 seconds. A 4th and a 10 there. And now
timeout.
We got one more timeout here. And now do we see Sanborn do exactly what West did earlier and have a fake punt?
Oh, Possibly.
Yeah,
They could possibly fake this punt.
You'd keep the ball. West is out of timeouts.
Now, if they turn it over, clock stops no matter what.
Correct. Yep.
So if they turn it over, West is going to have a shot to win this game.
We have not seen them punt.
God.
We don't know how their kicker is to really give you an idea. Earlier in this game, from the kickoff returns, they haven't really been very far, maybe going 20 yards. So
they've really been short all night.
You'd obviously have punt block defense out there for sure on this. So
is that fake punt too obvious is my question.
Keeping their offense out there, and
but not the same formation.
Gotta wonder if this is going to be another, kind of encroachment type play. No. Handoff, and he's going to be stopped. So
flag. There is a flag.
Oh boy, and from what we're hearing, it's a face mask. So that could be the final nail in the coffin on this game. Yeah, even the members of the Sanborn squad are showing face masks to the sidelines.
West, it's going to be it.
Referees are talking things over, and the ball nicely put down there.
I mean, as of right now, we don't know anything. As of right now, West is going to get the ball at the 51.
There was no 51 yards in football.
49, excuse me.
And it is a penalty on West.
That's going to do it.
And now Sanborn will just knee the ball down and will get this victory, their first of the year. And you know what that means for them. No practice tomorrow.
Yep.
They can sleep in, they can heal up, they can have a good time. But for this West squad, they are going to be wishing that they had a few plays to do over in this game for sure.
Now you know what time it is. For me, this is going to be tough. Player of the game is going to be tough.
The clock has started running. Again, I don't know why the guy in the box is so ahead of things. I'm going to look up and show you off as my bad, he says.
Now time's going to have to be added, but
it's going to be back up to 34 seconds, I think I saw.
I think I got to give player of the game to Austin Ingersoll.
Ingersoll
really good
definitely
tonight.
Deserves that. Over 100 yards rushing for sure.
He's been real good tonight.
And even on defense, he's made some tackles. He's been a pretty good shutdown quarterback. You really haven't seen too many pass plays in this game really to say anything. But
yeah, I believe he's got 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards rushing. The leading ball carrier for Sanborn tonight, and just a really good game all around. So we saw that 1 touchdown from Scott McGibbon and then a couple of carries, but not close to the game that Austin Ingersoll had tonight. He impressed me.
Yeah, it's certainly, as we wait to see what's going on here with, obviously, last thing we knew was a face mask on West that would give Sanborn the automatic first down, but still there's a clock hasn't been changed back. Coach Bezoin talking to the official.
Waiting still to see what is happening.
I feel like we should put a lav mic on Coach sometime and be able to hear all the things that he has to say. I don't think that'd be safe for television, unfortunately, though.
Give him a headset and a really long cord, and we can hear everything he's saying. But still not sure what exactly the officials are meeting about.
As the Sanborn fans start to head for the exit, obviously they have about a 40-minute drive to get home.
And kudos for them for coming all the way out here on this freezing night.
Dealing with this wind chill, it's not been easy. Buses are starting to get warmed up as well. And now, officials now starting to break apart their huddle. And
yeah, they need to stay warm too, so.
I bet they have hand warmers in their pockets right now for sure. Now, this side judge and the referee, now Coach Bezoin comes out there, so not really 100% sure what's going on here.
No, I really don't know.
Kind of a delay of game you know,
Now he looks like he's going back to the sideline, but I'm really not sure. He's going to give the signal for the clock to run.
and it was a running play, so yeah, the clock would continue to run because they got it first down, and I'm wondering if he was thinking, I don't know. Either way, the clock has run out, and that will do it. So the Sanborn Indians come out here and get the first victory of the year for them.
Both these teams are 1-3 now.
Congratulations to them on their first victory. And for West, we can only hope that some of these injuries can be handled well throughout this week, as
Yeah, really.
this has been a lot of work. You know, obviously you've given Austin Ingersoll the player of the game. I got to give runner-up. I was very impressed with Mr. Chapman there. And,
Oh, yeah, that's your guy.
that's my boy.
Aiden Chapman.
I'm very impressed with what he is. So we'll end this night here. It's been a great time here at Meisel Memorial Field. And for Executive Director Jason Cody, Operations Specialist Joe Lara, Operations Assistant Brendan McCormick, Andrew Arnold, always a pleasure to be with you.
It's always a pleasure to be here.
Glad to be with you for our, what is this, fourth game of the year that we've done, and we will figure out which game we want to do for next week, as West
Big decision.
and Memorial will both be playing, so stay tuned to that next Friday at 7 o'clock. But my name is Kyle Levy from Manchester Public Television. It's been a pleasure to be with you on this evening. Be safe, and we'll see you again on Friday Night Football's Game of the Week.